dreamed so big since I was a kid. I wanted to reach the clouds and never come down. I dreamed so big since I was a kid. I wanted to fly, but I'd never try. I wanted superpowers and money and friends that aren't so judgy. To have love and live alone, it seems impossible. Did I dream wrong?
Alright, so first we're going to go over a couple of her things.
Alrighty.
Okay. So everybody's sent home with a
Oh,
toy
Oh,
and they love it. Huh. That's yours?
she already wants to get out
So
of it.
that's yours. Usually we send everybody home with one and they're all over social media. So if you see any puppies with this, they pretty much know it's from us. And then a blanket. This blanket smells like our home and gives them a little comfort just knowing, you know, that the scent and everything from mom.
Alright, cool.
So she'll have that. And then her food. Did you guys decide to stick with Taste of the Wild or are you switching her to something else?
I believe we are still running Taste of the Wild.
Okay, perfect. So this is some. If it's the same, you can just mix it in. If you guys do decide to switch foods, then I gave you guys a list of instructions. You could just switch it slowly. So you use some of this, some of the new food for a couple of days. So 50% the first day, and then slowly transition her off of this and onto something different, okay? This is puppy food, so she'll be on this for a while. Okay, and then a bully stick. Are you guys familiar with bully sticks?
No.
So they're, I'm not going to tell you what they are. You guys can Google that.
Okay.
But they are rawhide bones. I'm going to say that. And they're really hard, so it lasts them a long time. They love them. They stink.
Oh.
But they love them.
Okay.
So something to keep her busy during the drive or whenever you decide to put her in her crate, that kind of thing. You guys are going to crate train her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, we brought the crate with us.
Perfect. So the first few days are going to be rough. She's going to cry. She's going to scream. Don't give in. Okay. This breed knows that if they scream and you respond, that she will continue to scream the next time and she won't give in. So stubborn, hard-headed, but very loving. So just if you can't deal with this crying and your heart's like, oh, I want her out, just cover her up. Put her in a different room, walk away. At nighttime, put her on a nightstand or something close to your bed because right now she's still using the restroom at least once a night. And probably in 1 to 2 weeks, she should start sleeping through the night. The tired dog is a good dog. So the more tired she is when she goes to bed, the more likely she's going to sleep through the night.
Sounds good.
If she does wake up to go potty, no treats except for positive reinforcement, no water, nothing else, just back to bed. Usually most of our puppy owners say they're crate trained at nighttime. Within a week, they're totally good. So hopefully she'll do the same. And then her shop book and her microchip. Are you guys familiar with microchips?
No, this will be the first time we've got one.
Okay, so she already has a microchip implanted. It's in between the shoulder blades here. It's under the skin. Sometimes you can feel it. It's like the size of a grain of rice, but it's under the skin here. It does migrate sometimes, so when your vet scans, sometimes it's moved over here, over there, because it's under the skin. But what happens is, let's say she gets out or she gets stolen and she's lost, whatever it is. If somebody finds her and they take her to the vet will scan her, or if animal control is called and they acquire her, they will scan her. It will come up with a number, a big long digit number, and that will identify the people that are scanning her, what kind of chip she has, and then there's a phone number they would call, and then that would tell them who the owner is. But it only tells them who the owner is if you guys register the chip. So right now it is not registered. It's inserted but not registered. So make sure that you go online or call the 800 number. This is the chip number, so you'll just register her chip. And in addition to the extra stickers here of that microchip number, this is the tag that can go on her collar. Okay. A lot of times people will get an engraved personalized collar and tag. If you do that, you can always engrave this number onto that tag, so that way she doesn't have multiple tags, but it's up to you. Okay, so one of the most important things when you leave here to do is register the chip. Okay, and then shots. Have you guys had dogs before? Are you familiar with the whole routine of puppy shots?
We've done it with our cats, I believe.
Okay.
I would imagine it's probably not too dissimilar.
Not. So this is her shot book. You'll take this with you to the vets. She just had her first set of shots yesterday.
Okay.
And so it's listed here of everything that she got. It's also the stickers here with the lot number for your vet to look at. And so our vet recommends doing the first set as close to 8 weeks as possible, and then they only need 3 sets.
Okay.
And they're 2 to 3 weeks apart. So don't go any more than 3 weeks from yesterday, preferably right around 2.5 weeks. Get her in for her next set of shots, and take this with you, and then your vet will see what all she needs, what she has. So that's for her shots, and then she's had 3 dewormings, and these are the dates of the dewormings. The last one was on the 25th, so she should be good on her dewormings. And then her microchip number is also here with one of those stickers, and her date of birth and her information and your information.
Alrighty.
Okay. We do have some information on some vitamins that we recommend and we like them. Do your research, read up on them. They seem to do really good for dogs that have a hard time walking up and down stairs, eye problems, skin problems, itchiness. It also is an immune booster, so just look into that. It's something good for them. If you want to buy them, you can. If not, that's fine as well. Any questions?
None as of yet.
Okay.
I've been very thorough about all this.
Thank you. I do have a few questions for you if you don't mind.
Sure.
I wanted to ask you first, what made you guys decide to go with Gikas?
So my mom has mentioned that she's wanted a dog for quite some time, and she's a little older than 50, and she was worried that getting a dog of larger than a given size would probably, knock her over and hurt her. But she loves the way the husky breed looks. So
Okay.
she went looking to see if she could find something that looks like a small husky, but maybe not like a corgi husky because they look a little funny. And she found out about the Alaskan Klee Kai, and that it's a recent dog breed, and she saw the size compared to a husky and decided that this is the dog she's got her heart set on. So then I took it upon myself to do some research one little week in November, and I stumbled across Kikas out here in Riverside, and I went, oh, that's local, that's great. I don't know how long the process is going to be, but let me go ahead and sign up. And so I did.
How did you guys feel about doing a questionnaire and doing a deposit contract and sending a deposit of $250 to get on the waiting list?
The questionnaire had me wondering if I was going to be a good enough dog owner or not. But other than that, no problems. The deposit, not really a big deal, because I understand it's a newer breed, and this is a business as much as it is a joy. And so, yeah, it's a fair and due process. And that made sense.
Perfect. Yeah, a lot of times, people wonder why we need to send money, or I don't really know if you're legit. And so for us, it's like if we don't require deposits and we just say, oh, if you're interested, we'll put you on a list. Well, when the time comes, they're no longer interested, or
Right.
they've moved on. And so what we're looking for is a commitment. And so in order for us to really make sure that people that get on the list are really interested in wanting to get a puppy from us, we require the deposit that goes towards the purchase. So how long have you guys been on the list?
We were on the list starting in November, so it's been a little over 6 months now.
And so during that process, were there any puppies that you wanted that you didn't get?
We were trying to pin this as close to our mom's ideal of a husky as possible, so the blue eyes, the black-white color, standard size female, as close to all those boxes as we could check off for her. We wanted to try and do that. There were a couple of times that puppies had popped up, but we also recognized that my mom works in a school district. And so the best time for her to be able to start bonding with a new animal would be during the summer when she's not working. So we tried to time this as closely to end of May through middle June as we could to give her the optimal time.
So the timing was perfect. You got on the list. It was about a 6 month wait, and then boom, you got a puppy right when school's out. Perfect. And you had mentioned black and white, but yes, she's gray and white.
Yes, and so we did visit a month or two ago, and we did meet Diamond and Rue and Simba, and we saw the coloring for Rue, the brood mother, and we decided that we'd be okay with a gray and white because we know that they're going to darken a little bit over time and kind of give it that wolf husky sort of hybridized look.
Sure. Awesome. So the wait was worth it. You guys got the puppy you want, and it's a surprise for Mom.
It is absolutely a surprise. She'll find out about 4:30 this afternoon when she gets home.
That's exciting. Make sure you guys update us, please.
I will. I'll keep a video going for you.
Yes, please. And if you guys don't mind, if you would do us a review online just to, help us out and make sure everybody understands how your process was, if you guys liked it, what we could do to improve, anything you guys have would be greatly appreciated, just because we are dealing with a lot of people who can't just drive to Riverside and pick up a puppy. They don't get to see our home. They don't get to see how we raise our dogs. And so a lot of people can be leery of that. And so the more that they can read up and actually see people give reviews and actual video footage of something where somebody picking up their puppy, obviously the more comfortable they're going to feel with the process as well. And so we just appreciate if you guys could do that.
Of course.
Any other questions for us?
I don't think so. Not at this time. No.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I thank you guys. Do you guys have a name picked out? Look, she's out. Oh, she was.
I think we're going to wait for Mom to go ahead and decide that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Look at her. She's just gonna sleep. She's very comfortable, obviously.
Perched like a parrot.
Well, I don't think you guys could leave now. You're gonna have to stay here for a while. All right, Missy, you have a drive home. You gotta go home. We'll take her out to go potty one last time just to make sure before you guys drive.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Come on, shake your hands. Thanks, Brandon. We'll walk you guys out. Oh, I'll get that.
All right. You ready, pup?